everybody. Hi, good morning. I love your enthusiasm, and I promise we will make this quick because I appreciate y'all being out here. I thought the sun might be out, but it is a little bit chilly. So let me start out by saying I am Paula Bremheger, the library's Eva Jane Romaine Coombe Director. Welcome. It is my pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate the reopening of our Mariemont branch. We're going to kick things off now with the 2026 President of the Board of Trustees, Diane Cunningham-Redden. Come on up, Diane.
Thank you, Paula, and hello, Mariemont. I'm Diane Cunningham-Redden, President of the Library Board of Trustees. It's an honor to celebrate the reopening of this branch with all of you. I'm joined today by fellow board members Christopher Harding and Aaron Brown, and we're proud to stand here for what this project represents, not just a refreshed building, but a renewed commitment to this community. Thanks to the Village of Mariemont and our community of library supporters for making this moment possible. This $2 million project is part of our long-term facility master plan to keep all 41 branches locations welcoming, accessible, and future-ready. For Mariemont, that means ensuring this building can serve you for decades to come. Not only have we completed essential maintenance, like replacing the mechanical and electrical systems that have served for more than 50 years, we've also created new spaces to reflect how you now use your library to learn and connect with each other. This includes a new reservable meeting room. Yeah, very popular, very popular. Book your room ahead. As you and the community know well, this project is about more than bricks and mortar. Libraries are engines of opportunity. Every dollar invested here is an investment in education and the local economy and the future of Mariemont and Hamilton County. Every day, children will come to the Mariemont branch and discover the joy of reading. Teens will find a welcoming space to learn and create. Job seekers and creators will get the tools they need to take advantage of new workforce opportunities. Neighbors will come together to share ideas. This investment in your community was funded in part by a countywide levy supported by the voters of Hamilton County. Thank you, as always, on behalf of the Board of Trustees for supporting your libraries. We're honored to celebrate you. Now back to Paula. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Diane. We are grateful for your support in the Board of Trustees and also our local elected officials. I know we'll hear from her in just a minute. Representative Ashley Bryant-Bailey is here. Do we have any other local elected officials out there today? All right, we'll get the representative up here. We really appreciate you stopping by. Representative Bryant-Bailey was also at the Oakley branch opening, so she's been making all the rounds. So thank you very much. Come on up. I know you have some comments you'd like to deliver. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I will be even briefer because it is cold. But for those of you who I have not met, I am so incredibly grateful to be representing this district, which does include Mariemont. I was appointed to the seat on October 1st. And so if you have not seen me, expect to see much more of me in 2026. But first, I really just want to talk about what libraries mean to our communities. I did share this in Oakley, but I am a quintessential library kid. I actually grew up in the neighborhood of Roselawn, and my sisters and I spent many, many days in our local library. And it really is where exploration and learning begins. And as Diane said, we never stop learning. And so even in our adult years, spaces like here in the Village of Mariemont are so incredibly important. And I also think in times like this, where we really need each other, and our power is really in our proximity to each other. And so spaces like this is where we can come and convene, we learn, we begin our journey as storytellers, and it really is the foundation of what we can become in our later years. So I am so grateful to the Board of Trustees and all the great folks, the staff and leadership here. I'm excited to use this space myself. I do have 2 young girls, and so you'll see us in here running amok, hopefully quietly. But thank you so much for reopening this space, and I hope all of you get to enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you, Representative Brian Bailey, and thank you to each and every one of you for being here and for the many ways you contributed to this exciting milestone. Quickly, I'd like to recognize some key individuals and partners who made this project possible. Once again, thanks to everybody up here, our Board of Trustees, our representative, and also Mandy, who is our branch manager. We'll hear from her in a minute. I'd also like to acknowledge the incredible project team and staff whose dedication brought this project to life. Our construction manager, and I always say hold your applause, but sometimes people don't listen to me. Turner Construction, the CHPL, yay, I know. The CHPL facilities team, including our facilities operations manager, Jeff Garine. Jeff is here. Hey, Jeff. Our maintenance supervisor, Joe Godby, our facilities coordinator, Rick Boyd. I know Rick is here. I'm not sure if Joe is here. Rick is somewhere. There he is. And I just want to give an extra shout out to the facility staff who worked boots on the ground during the winter holiday, during the cold weather, some of the snow, to be sure we were ready to open today. So thank you to all of you who are here and those who are not. I also want to give it, we can give a quick round of, it helps keep you warm if you clap. Our architect, SHP, our CHPL Finance and Facilities Director, Molly DeFosse. I know Molly's here. Our Public Services Director, Kathy Bach. There's Kathy. The Regional Manager for this branch, Justin Rampa. Hey, Justin. Our Capital Planning and Projects Manager, Megan Worth. Megan's out of town, but you can clap for her. Get your hand for her. Again, have to end again with a shout out to Mandy Beecroft, as well as her entire Mariemont branch team. I see Mariemont staff over here. Put your hand in the air. Yay! Yes. Thank you to the Village of Mariemont for your ongoing partnership and commitment to our public library in this community. Most importantly, once again, thank you to you, the Mariemont community. Your vision really did guide every decision, creating a library that mirrors the values and dreams of the people it serves. Mariemont's library story began a century ago, and I'd like to start in detail going back. No, I'm just kidding. Briefly, in 1926, the fledgling Mariemont branch opened at the corner of Chestnut Street with just 750 books, serving 33 families. I don't know how they verified that statistic, but we'll go with it. Over the next 50 years, though, as the community grew, the branch moved through several homes, including the Mariemont Rec Building and the Plainville School, before settling here on this 1-acre site near Mariemont High School. The building was dedicated in September of 1972, and I do want to give a shout out in the memory of Library Director Ernest Miller, who passed away in 1971. If you hadn't noticed, there's a nice plaque to Mr. Miller when you walk in. So as you arrive or leave, please give him a shout out. He led the Cincinnati Library's branch building program that resulted in the construction of a dozen new branch libraries. He was also a Mariemont resident himself, so it is fitting that this branch was dedicated in his honor a year after his passing. Can we give a quick round of applause for Mr. Miller? Thank you. In 2022, some of you may remember that this patio we're standing on right now was added to the building thanks to a very generous donation from the David and Ann Early Foundation. Mariemont branch visitors love this space. We're excited that this reopening will provide even more opportunities for space and gathering to our customers who will, I'm sure, enjoy them as much as they have enjoyed this patio. So here's what you can look forward once we get inside, which I promise won't be long now. A replacement of the end-of-life mechanical and electrical systems, some, as Diane noted, more than 50 years old, new carpet, paint, and furniture throughout, updated ceilings and lightings, and of course, that new reservable meeting room. Yes! A dedicated teen area, a cozy reading area with an electric fireplace, an updated children's section, quiet space for collaboration. This project is, as you know, part of our long-term facilities master plan to keep all 41 library locations welcoming, accessible, and future-ready. Thank you for your support in investing in the library. And with that, I am pleased to introduce someone I know you all know. You've already given her lots of applause. We can give her some more. Come on up, Mandy Beecroft. Share a few words.
right. Good morning, and thank you so much for coming out on this chilly day. I'm Andy Beecroft, the manager of the Mariemont Branch Library, and I want to do a round of thank yous as well, just like everyone else. So I want to thank everyone who worked so hard on making this beautiful branch what it is today, including the wonderful Mariemont staff who I have the absolute pleasure of working with every single day. So a big hand to them. And so many people across multiple departments have worked very hard to make the library branch and this day all that it can be, including facilities, brand and communications, program and events, local history, technology and logistics. I realize this is starting to sound like an Oscar thank you speech, but it's really important to me to thank everyone. And it's truly been inspiring to see how many people care so deeply about the library and the communities that we serve. So if there's one theme that I found that has emerged time and time again, it's the power of our community. Throughout the Mariemont branch temporary closure, we continued to host our book club, and attendees came out to the Fairfax Rec Center and the Madeira branch. We had tweens in the community who came all the way out to the Bond Hill branch for our Pokemon Club. Each month, community council members asked me for updates and told me how excited they were to see the opening and how much they missed Mariemont and the staff. And our wonderful volunteers have emailed me well wishes and shared how much they look forward to coming back and returning once the branch reopens. During their time at other locations, Mariemont staff talked to our excited customers as near as the Anderson branch and as far away as the Forest Park branch. So you guys were going to all sorts of branches, connecting with us and letting us know how excited you were, and that means so much to us. So today we are thrilled to invite you back to show you our fresh space with improved lighting, a cozy reading nook with a fireplace, and a meeting room to host all our programs and community events. So this year, with the help of our meeting room, you can look forward to an astronaut academy for the kids, a new parent tween book club that will be starting up, and all the familiar story times, craft programs, and STEM activities that we know you all love. So, of course, you can also still expect to see the same friendly Mariemont staff faces that you've grown used to, and we can assure you that we have missed you more than you've missed us. Thank you so much.
All right. To the end here, thank you so much, Mandy. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody who's here, our trustees, Representative Brian Bailey, and now I'd like to invite our library board president, Diane Cunningham-Redden, trustees, Chris Harding, trustee Aaron Brown, Representative Brian Bailey. If there are any other electeds who sneaked in, we're going to come on up and we are going to cut this ribbon and then get inside. 3, 2, 1.
On the computer. Hey Molly, how's everything? Do you think we could return the book?
Is it? Oh, there you go. So good.
All right, let's go ahead and sing the More We Get Together. Here we go.
Here we go. You ready, Max?
More we get together, together.